you start to have that self-doubt, like, why not you? Like, why can't you have that? Why can't you be successful? Why can't you have the positivity? Why can't you have happiness? Why can't you have that new car? Why can't you have the money? Why can't you buy the yacht? Why can't you go up on that stage? Why can't you? Why not you?
What's up, my beautiful people? It's Aaliyah here, and I'm back with another Mental Health Monday video for you guys today. And if you're new to my channel, if this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you smash the subscribe button to become a part of the family. And if you're already subscribed to me, welcome back. Alright guys, so for today's video, I want to talk about self-doubt, and it was just something that was just on my mind because, guys, literally, like, I always question, like, why do we doubt ourselves? Like, why do we put ourselves down? It's crazy how sometimes our own brain can be our worst enemy. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I just really wanted to talk about self-doubt today because it was just something, like, a little situation happened, and I was just like, why do we do that? Like, why do we put ourselves down? Why do we not believe in ourselves sometimes? Why do we talk ourselves out of things? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to start off with the definition. So self-doubt is the lack of confidence in yourself and in your abilities. And I feel like we need to just learn how to believe in ourselves. We need to learn how to not put ourselves down. We need to learn how to trust ourselves and trust that we can actually do things instead of just being like, no, I can't do that, or I would never be good at that, so you don't even give it a shot. You know what I mean? Before I get into my situation with self-doubt, I just want to talk about the cause of self-doubt and kind of like where could that stem from. So self-doubt can stem from like many different things. Like, it can grow from many different things, but for some people it starts out from their childhood. Growing up, something or someone in your childhood probably said something to you and made you doubt yourself, made you say, can I do that? Like, I don't know if I can. They could have just said something that triggered you to make you feel like you can't do something or that you're not good at something. Or you probably compared yourself to somebody else growing up and said like, oh, like, they're so great at such and such, like, I would never be as great as them, I might as well not give it a shot. Or everyone's looking at this person, they're not gonna look at me. Like, little things like that, little stuff that puts yourself down and minimizes yourself because you feel like somebody else is more, because you feel like somebody else is like more superior than you, or you feel like somebody else has more attention and you would never get that attention because they're doing what you want to do. And even in your adulthood, like, self-doubt could have stemmed from that. Self-doubt could have started when you became an adult. You know, when you're a kid, you have all the confidence in the world, you're not scared of nothing, you do whatever you put your mind to. But self-doubt could have stemmed from when you're an adult as well. Like, let's say if you start a new job and you're not learning things quickly, and someone might have said something to you like, oh, like, you should have got this by now, or why haven't you learned this yet? And that could have definitely triggered your self-doubt as well. Like, things like that could trigger your self-doubt as well. Like, dang, you could say to yourself, like, I don't know if I'm gonna learn whatever I need to learn. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not that great at whatever the situation is. Basically just putting yourself down. That I want to talk about from like my childhood, and maybe you can relate to this as well, is that sometimes people just don't know that words are very strong, that words can impact you. Words can go along with you from when you're a child all the way to your adulthood because words are so powerful. Sometimes people don't say the nicest things when you're a childhood, and they don't realize that that can actually stick in your brain for a very long time. I already talked about that you may compare yourself to others. Also, fear is also a cause of self-doubt. Fearing that you may not do something right, so you just say, you know what, I'm not going to do it at all. Or fearing that people are going to laugh at you, or fearing that people are just not going to care, or any of that stuff. Another cause of self-doubt is maybe you may feel like on the inside you may not deserve the accomplishment. You may feel like you don't deserve that happiness. You don't deserve to get that feeling like after you accomplished it. You might say to yourself like, oh, like, I don't need to do that. Like, I don't even deserve it. You may be bringing yourself down because maybe a situation happened and you just feel like, you know what, I don't even deserve that. Or even like with depression, like, you can just be like, no, I don't want to do that, or I don't deserve it. Like, with depression, that can definitely trigger your self-doubt as well. Low self-confidence can be a trigger for self-doubt, and thoughts based on the past. Like, for example, like, let's say when you were a child, you were riding your bike with your friends and you guys are having a great time, and then out of nowhere you just fell off your bike and everybody was laughing at you. That could be a situation that can trigger you when you're an adult. For example, like, if you're an adult and and you guys are going bike riding with your friends, same situation, and they want you to come with them. They're asking, why would you come? Why would you come? And in your mind, you're thinking back to when you were younger, and you're like, you know what? No, because when I was younger, I fell off my bike, and everybody laughed at me. The whole school laughed at me. Like, why would I want to do this again? So, like, that's what I mean. Like, thoughts based on the past can actually trigger your self-doubt, which is crazy. Talk about the causes of self-doubt. I didn't talk about all of them. There's many more that I probably missed, but I just want to talk about my little story that happened that made me think about this topic for today's video. So, for example, an example of when I have self-doubt, I have many stories, but this is just the most recent one. I told you guys that I quit my 9-to-5 and I recently got 2 new jobs. So for one of my new jobs, I am a server at a restaurant, and I did the training, all that stuff, and decided to set a goal for my tips. And I decided, you know what, this is my first night of serving. I want to try to get to $50 in tips. And I don't know what came over me, but like out of nowhere in my mind, I was like, you know what? This is my first night. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make that much. So I dropped my goal down to $15. So from 50 all the way to 15. And I was just like, you know what, I guess 15 is good. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make 50. The first night of serving, things are going well. You know, obviously it's my first night, so I don't remember all the menu, but I remember most of it, and it went pretty well. Needed help with certain things, but I was making tips. Everything went good. Like, people were telling me that I was doing a really good job, and that they love me, and that they want me to stay, and all that stuff. And guys, by the end of the night, I made more than 15. I made more than my goal. Guys, I made $55. Like, that is higher than what I was expecting for my first night of serving, guys. So that was just like a little situation where I had self-doubt, but look what happened when I put myself out there and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna let God handle it. And I made $55. That is $5 more than my goal for my first night ever of serving by myself. Like, that's crazy. So now I just want to talk about some tasks that you can do to kind of undo your self-doubt or kind of help you learn to believe in yourself. So the most important thing that my therapist tells me is that you need to speak out loud. You need to actually speak to your brain, speak out loud so that your brain can hear it. And this is what I want you guys to say. So the first thing that I want you guys to repeat to yourself every day or whenever, as soon as you wake up, whenever you feel like you have self-doubt, just say that I can do it, I will do it, and I believe in myself. And what this is gonna do, you're gonna hear it to yourself. So when that little negativity pops up in your brain, you know what? You say, you know what? No, I believe in myself. I can do it. I will do it, and I am going to do it. Don't let the devil speak to you. Let the devil talk you down from what you want to do. I want you to repeat to yourself that you will, you can, and you are going to do it. That you believe in yourself. Think to yourself, why not you? Why can this person have this, but why can't you have it? Why do you feel like you don't deserve it? Why do you feel like you can't have happiness? Why do you feel like you can't have this accomplishment? Why do you feel like you don't deserve it? Why not you? So that's another thing to remind yourself when you start to have that self-doubt. Like, why not you? Like, why can't you have that? Why can't you be successful? Why can't you have the positivity? Why can't you have happiness? Why can't you have that new car? Why can't you have the money? Why can't you buy the yacht? Why can't you go up on that stage? Why can't you? Why not you? Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not you? And one last thing you can do to help you undo your self-doubt is action. Put action towards what you want to do. When you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this because X, Y, and Z, tell yourself, no, I'm going to do it. I want you to get up and do what you need to do. Put action into it. And if you're not that great at it, know that you will get great at it. Don't say, oh, I can't do this. Say, I am learning how to do this. I'm learning how to ride a bike. I'm learning how to sing. I'm learning how to write that essay properly. I'm learning Spanish. I'm learning that language. I'm learning how to film videos. I'm learning how to create the thumbnails better. I'm learning how to do whatever better. Action. Put action towards it and know that you will learn. And know that you will learn how to do a specific thing if you feel like you're not good at it. Instead of just shutting yourself down completely like, no, I don't know how to do it. Bye. You know what I mean? Like, if that was the case, I probably would have shut myself down my first night of serving because I didn't know the whole menu. But I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes, and I got this. A little hurt, a little failure don't hurt nobody. A little failure doesn't hurt nobody. That should motivate you to get back up. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope this video reaches somebody. That's all that I pretty much wanted to talk about for today. It's just to learn how to undo your self-doubt and to just learn how to trust yourself, learn how to believe in yourself, and to speak more positivity instead of just thinking of the negative when it comes to whatever task that you want to do and you feel like you can't do it. So yep, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a big thumbs up. If you're really enjoying these Mental Health Monday videos, make sure you guys leave me a heart in the comments so I can know. And if you have any topics that you want me to talk about, you can either comment down below or you can message me personally on my personal Instagram. And like I said before, if you have a situation that you need help on that's very urgent, you can always message me on my personal Instagram as well, and that will be very confidential. That would not be spoken about in any of my videos. It will be just between me and you, and I'll give you my advice. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you guys learn to undo your self-doubt and to love yourself and to trust yourself and to be positive and to tell yourself that you can do it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next Mental Health Monday video.